golf club committees. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are they 100 years in the past, or are they needed now more than ever? Well, this time we're at Scarcroft Golf Club, and it's not for me to decide. It's for real, everyday club golfers just like you to have your say. Really plain and simple question. Golf club committees, do we need them?
Well, you do really, because they do it for nothing, that's what I'd say. They don't get paid, so there's no financial reward at all, so they do it for the love of the game, don't they?
I think they are doing more. I think they're doing a lot more now, and have to do. As I say, because of falling membership at clubs, they need to attract people in, they need to come up with new ideas.
Well, I think people who go on committees at golf clubs got the heart of the club to make it better scores. So I take my hat off to people who go on the committees. Yeah. I think it's great for members. If we didn't have committees, or we want information, then I think it'll go stale. Yeah. But I think having ideas from men who've got the interest of the club at heart, that is a great thing.
Draw out the benefits and the negatives of a golf committee. What would they be?
Well, the benefits, you've got a number of people giving different opinions, hopefully, and picking the best one from what's been put forward. And also, it does show commitment to the club to put yourself up in the first place. So it's not something I'd get involved in, but I think as long as you leave people alone, they're only trying to do the best for the club as a majority, and I think you should stand by what they do.
Committees are always a contentious, topic. We've said plenty of times on this video, you either love them, you hate them, a bit like Marmite. But Nick, you've got just a few thoughts.
Well, my own bugbear is when people come onto committee and decide to change everything. All the competitions shift over from, say, Sundays to Saturdays. Nothing left for some people to play in, and then they decide to change the course too much. 17, 18 bunkers taken out in my time, not how it was put down. So I don't like too much change.
Get on a committee and then it can become a line between personally what you want to see change and what's best for the club. Do you sort of share the same thoughts, Simon, or do you?
I just think it's so difficult. It's a thankless task. These guys are doing it all for free and giving up their time. So if you don't like something, do something about it. Go on a committee. But for me, I'm happy with how things are here.
Just let it breathe. 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 Beautiful if you ask me, tend to analyze. That's a part of my thoughts that I don't glamorize. Jay-Z and Beyonce got that lemonade. Me and you was a better grade, Minute Maid.
I think I've hit the jackpot. Found Lou, who used to be competition secretary. What was it like working on a committee?
It's quite enjoyable, but there's one thing I realise on committee. No one ever comes up and says you're right. All the other people want to do is criticise you. And I think anyone who's on committee does a marvellous job. It's time consuming, responsible, and you don't get any thanks for it. So I take my hat off to them.
I always feel sorry for committee members. I know they want to do the job, most of them, but everybody's an expert in golf, so they get a lot of criticism. But in general they do a damn good job. And I think if you're going to criticise, you should be willing to join them.
Y'all ain't half as nice, blocking is dead. Let's enjoy the afterlife. Like a weapon, see me reppin', y'all can get with. Like old school Martin, get the step.
I applaud the people that do it. It's just a thankless task, unfortunately. And I think that's the same everywhere, whether you're playing at a club like Scarcroft or Woodley, you always get moaners. So it is what it is, isn't it?
Grabbing Tony now, but my dilemma with golf club committees is they're either 100 years in the past or they're needed now more than ever. What's your sort of view on it?
My view is I don't like to criticise them because I won't do it myself. It's not for me. It's for some kind of people, but it's not for me. So I don't like to criticise something I'm not prepared to do. Having said that, I think ours are pretty good. We have had committees that have been 100 years in the past, as you put it. I think ours is pretty good. I think they're trying to keep up with the times, they're trying to modernise the club, and most of all, they're trying to raise money in different ways, which I think is great.
Like old school Martin, get the stepping, Fitbit, that's a sidebar, which I ride for.
Biggest problem that golf club committees face, you know, today, now, 21st century, what's the biggest problem that they need to address?
Finance.
Yeah?
Everybody's running out of money. There's no money in the game now at all. And they won't put it up, they can't put it up because they'll go somewhere else, and that's what's happening all over the country.
Retaining and attracting new members is so difficult nowadays, and they've got to be innovative and come up with new ideas to try and promote the course other than just the course. I didn't see it.
That's what I'm working with. 21st century. Okay, I'll give you all one word to just describe, you know, what you think of golf club committees and you know, the task that they've done and have got to do.
Very good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good.
I found Martin here, been on a golf club committee for 15 years. Just how important are they, you know, seeing it firsthand?
Well, somebody has to run the club, so undoubtedly they're important. The question is whether they run the club well or not. The clubs are really quite interesting because there are very few people who actually want to take the time to get involved in the management and the running of the club. Yeah, it's very interesting. I've enjoyed my time on it tremendously. Whether I've done a good job, I have no idea, but I've certainly done my best, and I think the golf club benefits hugely from what they do. They receive lots of complaints from members about all sorts of things, the weirdest things, but they're absolutely essential and vital. Structure of golf clubs committees is also quite interesting. We're just changing our structure to a much smaller board that makes the key decisions with more people involved in particular committees and areas, and that's going to be very interesting to see how it works out.
First day of spring in the UK, absolutely sweating, but golf club committee can close the case. They're either perfect for a stickler who loves the rules, somebody who pours their heart and soul into the club. Now you either love the order they bring or you hate the changes they want to make, but let us know, comment in the section down below. What do you think of golf club committees? Love them, hate them, share this video, give it a like.